So one day I was on my way to work at an architecture firm, and I realized that I was designing spaces for other people's lives, and I hadn't thought about what my life looked like and how I would design my life. And what I realized is that all I wanted to do was spend time at the farmer's market. And I wanted to be back connected with my food because in my community where I lived, there was no access to fresh food. So I decided one day I couldn't go to work, and I just hung out at the farmer's market, and that was the day that I decided I wanted to be an urban farmer in Brooklyn. My name is Stacey Murphy, and it's my mission to help 1 million people start successful vegetable and herb gardens. So that is a lot of food, it's a lot of kale, and I think it's important that people have a homegrown health solution, that they can just tear up their yard and start growing their own food. So one day I was on the farm and I thought, well, this is helping thousands of people's lives to learn to grow food and this community, but what if we could reach the masses? What if we could reach millions and teach people how to grow food in their backyards? You know, just little small plots that would get them their herbs and just several of their vegetables. And so I decided to take my business online so that I could reach millions. I had no idea how to start an online business. I had no idea how to start a farm, and I did that. But when I went to start this online business, it was a whole new world for me. And the other thing that happened is that a life decision led me to a small town where I knew nobody. I was totally isolated. And I thought, how am I going to start a new business? I don't know anybody, I don't know how to do this, I don't have any resources. And that's when I discovered Ryan's program. I started Ryan's online program, and it was pretty miraculous. Within 3 months, I had not only an online business, but I had an online business that had an international following with several thousand people from 177 states who were paying for training in how to start their own farms and homesteads. So in 3 months' time, I mean, that's faster than any college level class could teach you how to start a business. And here I was going from 0 to that in just 3 months' time. I think the biggest impact of Ryan's program is that I always felt like sales was totally gross. You know, it's totally sleazy. I was like, ugh, I could never do that. Maybe I could hire somebody to sell some stuff for me. All I want to do is teach. All I want to do is serve, right? And taking Ryan's program, I saw all these little gremlins sitting on my shoulder with all these little voices saying, you're evil if you're selling. And there was a moment when I heard Ryan say that sales marketing can be a force for social good. And I really took that into my heart, and all of a sudden marketing felt like a service mission. How do we get more information out to the people? And it felt great. I was like, all right, let's go get them. Like, how can we go serve? And that was all about getting the message out. My business now is in 3.0. So the first stage, I started a business, it became international online. And then I pivoted and I changed directions. And this is what's so cool about Ryan's program is that there's 8 steps in the program. And by the time when I wanted to change directions in my business, 3 months later I had a new following, a new direction, and I could do that because he taught me how to just start from scratch. And now I'm in 3.0, and what my business looks like now, I have a very large international list at this point compared to where I started. The really cool thing is that I started with just a dozen people in my classes, and then it went to hundreds. And this year I now have thousands of people in my classes, but I'm also still serving hundreds of thousands of people in my marketing. I don't care if you are somebody who is serving 4 people and you're spending all of your time with them, or if you have a big mission to make sure that the ocean is a safe place for all of the whales. Those missions, you know, they might be very small, very large, right? I don't care what scale you think your mission is, it's the place to come to feel deeply connected to your mission and your purpose, why you're here, and to step into commitment to serving the people that you're here to help so that the world as a whole is going to be a better place.
Hey, it's Ryan Eliason here. If you found my client success story inspiring, I'd like to invite you to download a free copy of my book. It's called How to Make a Lucrative Career Out of Profound Service. You'll learn the 9 best niche markets that empower you to profit from doing good. I'll share how I generated many millions of dollars doing work that is 100% aligned with my values and my commitment to be of profound service to my clients and the world. You'll learn the system that has been used by over 6,200 of my clients to grow businesses that help create a compassionate, just, sustainable, spiritually awake world where everyone wins. You'll also get access to a free video training that shows you, step by step, how to build a lucrative career rooted in profound service. I'm only giving the book away for a limited time, so click the link and download your book now.